Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to watch the English channel news of the Central Television Channel of the Nam Province. Yesterday, the Embassy of Republic of Finland in Vietnam, led by Mr. Keijo Novanto, visited and worked in the Nam Province, following and working with delegation that were Vice Chairman of the Nam Provincial People's Committee, Nguyễn Thị Hoàng, and leaders of Management Board of Industrial Parks and related departments. At a meeting on behalf of provincial leaders, Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee, Nguyễn Thị Hoàng, gave a quick introduction to the delegation about the socio-economic situation of the Nam Province. Currently, Nam has 33 industrial parks established. Among them, 31 industrial parks are operating, attracting nearly 1,600 projects with a total registered capital of over 34 billion US dollar from 45 countries and territories, including 2 projects from Finland with a capital of 3.3 billion US dollar. The provincial leaders have that with attention of the ambassador and through the delegation visit to Đồng this time. More Finnish enterprises will come to invest and work in Đồng. At the present time, together with Long Thanh International Airport, a series of transport projects and seaports are being implemented, which will turn Đồng into a central economic development engine in attracting investment of the whole country. Thanks to provincial leaders for taking the time to receive the delegation, Ambassador Keijo Novanto said that accompanying the delegation on this occasion were 5 corporations from Finland, operating in many fields. Corporations wish to invest in sustainable development of industrial parks, including clean energy supply, green energy, wastewater treatment, wood processing, seaport construction are Finland's strengths. After meeting with provincial leaders, and the president will work in detail with provincial department to realize ideas and investment opportunities in Đồng. According to the Management Board of Industrial Parks of Đồng Province, the province is still extremely attractive to domestic and international investors, especially FDI enterprises that have been operating in Đồng for decades. According to the plan, in 2024, Đồng will attract FDI capital in industrial zones of about 700 billion US dollar and attract domestic investment of 2 trillion dong. In particular, attracting new investment of 300 million US dollar for FDI projects and 1.5 trillion dong of domestic investment capital. Attracting investment to increase expanded capital of 400 million US dollar and 500 million dong. Therefore, right from the beginning of the year, the management board of the industrial zones must focus and make efforts to attract investment and appraise the dosage of issuance of investment certificates as soon as possible for projects. Đồng continues to implement the policy of attracting projects with large investment capital, supporting industry, using advanced technology, skilled labor, limiting projects that use a lot of unskilled labor, outdated technology, and affect the environment. The People's Committee of Biên Hòa City, Đồng Province, has just issued a plan on administrative reform of Biên Hòa City in 2024. Accordingly, Biên Hòa City requires departments and 30 affiliated wards and communes to strictly observe administrative discipline, prioritize responsibilities, and enhance the role of the leaders in directing the organization to perform the task of administrative reform. Promote the spirit of initiative and creativity, improve the coordination relationship between the state agencies, mobilize all resources, and participate in the construction and development of the whole political system. Agencies and units must identify administrative reform as a regular task and an important solution associated with effective implementation of the 2024 work program. It is necessary to build new models and initiatives to apply in practice, creating an outstanding mark with the motto, taking people and organization as the center, the subject and the goal and motivation, take the satisfaction of people and organization to evaluate the effectiveness of administrative work. In addition, Biên Hòa City also requires promoting digital transformation in state management, providing public services to ensure connectivity, synchronization, and unity in order to contribute to promoting social economic development in the city. In the situation of increasing influenza epidemics, the Ministry of Health just issued a recommendation that people actively participate in epidemic prevention and control, absolutely not to subjective, neglectful, or lose vigilance. According to the Ministry of Health in the world, infectious disease epidemics are always complicated and unpredictable. The number of dengue cases has increased more than 10 times in the past 10 years, with an estimated half of the world's population at risk of cases each year. Notably, recently, the infectious disease surveillance system has recorded information on an increase in cases of respiratory diseases, influenza A, H5N1, COVID-19 in some countries such as China, Malaysia, Singapore, Cambodia, and etc. In Vietnam, the COVID-19 situation is still under control. For highly pathogenic avian influenza, influenza A, H5N1, in 2023, our country has not recorded any human cases. However, influenza A, H5N1 epidemics in poultry still occurred in localities. The Ministry of Health recommends that abnormal change in seasonal weather is a favorable condition for the development of avian influenza virus, especially at a time of increasing poultry farming for Lunar New Year 2024 market, potentially increasing the risk of bird flu infection to humans. People need to be proactive, prevent, and control it. The Vietnam Phala Front Committee of the Nguyen District just donated 5 charity houses to disadvantaged households in the area to help them have a stable place to live and feel secure to strive for life. Accordingly, 5 houses were given to the family of Miss Trương Thị Minh, 102, Mr. Hong Hậu Chi, 108, Mr. Sầm Văn Thành, 108, Phú Tân Camille, the families of Mr. Trần Văn Dũng, and Mr. Tầm Cẩm Dưỡng, Hiệp lực Quarter, Định Quán Thao. These houses have an area of 42 square meter to 68 square meter. The structure includes 1 living room, 2 bedrooms, an easement, brick walls, corrugated iron roof, ceiling boardings, painted inside and outside the house, ceramic floor, spacious, clean, and beautiful. The total cost of building 5 houses is nearly 600 million dong. In particular, Đồng Tháp Lottery Company Limited supported 250 million Vietnam dong. The Fund for the Poor at low level supported 150 million dong. The rest were contributed by families themselves. On this occasion, the Vietnam Phala Front Committee of the Nguyen District, Đồng Tháp Lottery Limited Company, Alumni Lottery and General Services Limited Company also gave 5 households more gifts to share the happiness and have them have more conditions to enjoy that. You have just finished watching the English News Bulletin.